Hello, viewer, and welcome back to Games with Dialogue. This is episode 54 of my RPG Maker series. Last time, I decided to leave the pyramid and went over some of my future plans for the game. The area around the Skill Shrine and the Faith Shrine. The last zone, I guess you could call it, leading up to the final boss. And then I started building the pirate cave, hideout, whatever, for the gap between the first continent and the desert zone. So let's dive in, and I will probably continue with the pirates, I'm thinking. Well then, let's get working on Pirate Cave 3. I'm going to come out here to the world map, though, because my plan for this thing is eventually have the player come out of the cave here. What I'm thinking is that I'll have a small island here where the player comes out the back of the mountains from the secret exit, goes into another set of mountains on the same island with a cave system in it, and then travels underwater to the cave out here. There might be another cave up here, like there's a fork in the road in the cave that branches out here, but I don't know what I want out here. There's an awful lot of ocean right here to just not do anything with it. There's an awful lot of ocean. I suppose what I could do is make it like a side area. If we're talking about the main path for the game, after leaving this continent, then there's the desert area, and then I want a big area here for the third skill shrine. And I'm not quite happy with having the final zone here. I guess I could have it over here, more to the right. I should also move this island from the absolute maximum corner of the map to out in the ocean a little more. Yeah, it's all just kind of juggling things around, but I need to lock this down because I want a cohesive play experience before I move on. So, they sail the ship up here. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to zoom back in. They sail the ship up here. I'm going to have, instead of having a second ship up here, I'm going to say that these guys are pirates, but they had family in this town that you rescued from the military over here. So they're more than happy to take you to their boss, or the captain's brother, who's also a pirate. That means I don't have to add a second ship here. I can just have this one sail automatically up here, and then go from there. So, with that in mind, yeah, I think that curtain's okay. So let's make a third. No. Let's make a third one. Inside or dungeon? What is this map? I forget. It's been a couple days. Edit. It's a dungeon. Alright. That works for me. New. Dungeon. Make it small. We'll do this Pirate Cove 3. There we go. Display name. It'll, whatever I decide to make the Pirate Cove, that'll be what it is. All right. Small. So we want it bigger for sure. I'm not sure how big though, because it's just supposed to lead outside. Width, I think I want to make it a little bigger. Height, let's try 20. All right. So, let's just fumble around with this a little bit until we get something presentable, I suppose. So let's say that the secret entrance, let's say it winds around like that. So we want something like this over here, winds around, and then over, and out. Okay. So this is just empty space, maybe. Or, well, I'm thinking about it. What if we have... Okay, so I finished it for the most part. They enter from the right here. Go down and around and down and around and up and around and out. I have a treasure chest with a scimitar in it, and then 2 NPCs because they're not supposed to be back here. Since you have to go through the captain's quarters to get back there. But I was wondering if I should have anything up here in the corner. I am going to have enemies, though. That's why I made it a separate area. Troops. I just want small things like cave bats and, I don't know, bugs. Nothing too heavy. Let's see. I don't think I have anything here that's strong enough. Rats and sprites are way too weak. Bats, way too weak. Yeah, if I wanted to add enemies in here, they'd have to start over again. I couldn't just reuse something. So I think what I'll use is a gold bat, but I'll rename it to Cave Bat. Which is just a dumb... That's a dumb name. Every bat that I know is a cave bat. We'll just say gold bat. Sure. Okay. We'll make a troop out of that one. Where am I going to put you? Technically speaking, it would go in here. It would go right in here somewhere. But, I guess it's too late for that. Too late. I'm not moving them all around now. 2, 3. That'll be its own separate thing. Part of me's kind of bummed. Well, no. Let me rephrase that. Part of me wants to add a lot of monsters on screen at once, like 5 or 6. But then they have to be much weaker for the players to overcome them continuously. Multiple fights. If I have fewer enemies on screen, they can be stronger. I'm thinking for this little cave, I'll have fewer enemies on screen. But there will come a time when I have a large amount of weaker enemies that the player can encounter. Not sure when or where, but it'll happen. For now, I'll just leave that one at there, and we can move on. Rhymes, I don't know. Sea cows. You know, I also want enemies that can pop up on the ocean. And I think I'll leave that one for that. Ghoul I'm not going to use because I don't want to use undead, except for story reasons. Where is... Ah, here we are. I'll use some of these. That one, you know what? I'm going to use both of these. Depth Hunter will be for the ocean. I'll use both of these and they'll have slightly different stats. One will be attacker, one will be... Well, maybe magic user is the wrong word, but one will be attacker and one will be slightly stronger, like a commander unit. So let me find that. Or was it? All the way down here. So we'll have 2 of these and 1 of these, and that will be a troop type. There we go. Auto name. And then we'll have another one where it's just 3 of these guys. Do I want them here or I'll put them here? Like this. That's awfully close to the player characters. Maybe I'll just do this. Yeah. All right. Then maybe one of these with some bats. I'm thinking. Where'd you go? There. 1, 2. Put them out front. Like so. Well, I'll put this one. I'll put that one right there. Like that. Okay. And you know what? For the heck of it, sure. We'll do this. Okay. So what else can I use? I want one more enemy type, and that will be enough. Sea Lamia is also going to be on the ocean. One more enemy type. Flurry, cold, no. Abyss, cinder, flame, no, 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 no. Rat, we already have. Oh, but you know what I could do? I'm going to make a rat type that, see here. I'm going to make a rat type that can go in this room. I already have a rat, so it'll have to be different, but it's a rat, you know? Let's see. A cave rat? Now, cave rat I'm willing to name just because it makes more sense. That's purple. That's blue. Right about there. It makes sense that rats live in different areas. So a cave rat is different than... a cave rat's different than a cave bat. Okay. Oh, I forgot to save it. Apply. There we go. Okay. See if I can't find it. It was right. Nope. It was right. There we go. So I'll have a couple of rats. We'll do... Actually, you know what? I'll do that and that and that. And one more. Remember when I said I wanted multiple enemies? Sure. Let's do it now. So, nope, 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 nope. That's one too many. So that'll be a group of enemies, and then we'll have 2. Right there, and then we'll use the bats for the other one. Where'd you go? There. We'll do 2. One right here. One right here. Great. And then one more where we have these guys. Do 3? No, I'll do 2. I'll do remove you. Let's see. There or there or there. Actually, I'm going to put you... No, I want to put you in the back. That one there. And that one... I'll put it right there. And then we'll use the cave rats. 2. There. Right there. There we go. All right. Good. So we've got some troops. We can add them in now. Edit troops. I still have to make them strong, of course. I still have to adjust their stats, but I'll leave that for off episode, since it's work that has to go in that is just boring testing and retesting. Let's see. I think the cave rats will be the most common. So let's pump it up to 9. Entire map. Sure. Sure. The player's not going to be walking on the water, so I don't have to worry about that. But I mean, it... If they're not going to walk on the water, then I don't have to worry about keeping the enemy troops off the water. You know, for such a small map, I don't think I need the Sahuagin, the Swaggin, the fish, the shark-looking dudes. I don't think I need them here. I can put them somewhere else, but it's good to have some troops here. Just thinking about it, the bats and the this will be a 7. The bats and the cave rats are enough for this tiny map. So let's see here. It's mainly just to annoy the player, not necessarily cave rat and gold bat. We'll do 4. Not necessarily challenge them, just really provide a little extra damage and stuff. I have the bats, I have the cat rats, and I have the bat rats. Yeah, that's fine. Cancel. Okay, so just those 3. I could mix it up a little, but 2 and 2 is a good mix. 4, 3, and 2 and 2. All right, let's save. So I need music for the map. I also need music for the pirate map, actually. Let's do the pirate map first. So I need an event. And then... Oh, wait, I don't even need to do that. I can just come here, edit, and then autoplay background and find a good one. Pump that down. Okay, so... What am I looking for when it comes to pirate music? Well, I wanted that to be a resort. I'm actually going to turn it down a little. I wanted that to be like resort music, like Naho, or maybe the next town over for the skill shrine. But if I pitch it down, I could kind of see it being a pirate base. Kind of. The problem is using it for a resort town or anything like that. The next town for the skill shrine is that I have a specific one. I don't remember the name of it, but I have a specific one I was going to use for that. No. What was the name of that town that I was gonna... That's not it. Well, I don't remember what the name of the song was, but I had a specific one picked out for that. That... no. What about Ancient Castle? No, way too slow for a pirate layer. What about Chasing Fortune? That's the one I was going to use for the next town. Right, okay. So maybe I will use Adventurers. Let me try to pitch this one down. No. That's that's one of those songs that just doesn't sound good pitched differently. It doesn't change enough. What about Cyber City? If I pitch it up. That gives it a frantic feel. Maybe if the players are being chased. Oh. Pitching it down, on the other hand, changes it enough that it's more like it feels more jazzy. Fountain of Solace? What if I pitch it up? This could be the Shrine of Faith. I'm thinking that'll be the Shrine of Faith. Okay. Stop. I don't think I have... No, I don't have plans for an ice labyrinth. I don't have plans for elemental dungeons. So where else could I put this? Oh! This will be the Skywalk. The cloud path. That'll work. It'll be... It doesn't necessarily fit. It definitely sounds more like snow. Right? But It also gives that kind of... It's giving me that kind of open air, sunshine. Maybe you can see the horizon from the clouds. Yeah, alright. Alright, that'll be the front runner for that. I'm still looking for the pirate one. That one I'm using for something else. I think I actually made it for the pyramid. What if we pitch this one up? Too slow otherwise. Yeah, the problem is that little flute gets so high-pitched, you can tell I'm adjusting the pitch. It doesn't really... It could work. What if I pitch it down just a little? I'm trying to picture the player characters wandering around on this map to this music. It could work, but really I think this works better as the music to play while you're sailing around on the ship. Yeah, I think it works better if you're... Yeah, I think it works better as ship music. That one I had plans for something else. That's battle music. Yeah, that one's not gonna work. Panic. No, I definitely don't like that one. Royal Palace Passage. It's too slow. I'm waiting for it to pick up, but it's not working for me. Yeah, that's it. That really feels more like a cutscene where something emotional's happening. I think I'm using that for something else. Oh, Naho. Right. Okay. Wait, I think that's Naho. Well, if you're gonna say Savage, Pirate Cove is probably the closest thing this game is gonna have. Yeah. Unless I gave it to the Orc Town in the desert. What about Snowtown? Now, I would like to use this. Let me try pitching it down. Nah, it's not working for me. I wouldn't mind using it, but it's not going to work for a pirate thing. It feels like a cutscene. What if I speed it up? Nah, it's not working. It's not working for me. Suspense, the calm. Nah, it's like a chase scene. It's not gonna work. Or, oh! I could have it start playing when the player encounters the boss of the pyramid. Where else could I put it? I could put it right before the last battle. I could put it before the bosses that are in the shrines, whatever shrine boss shows up. Speaking along that line, I'm just going to take a moment here. I need to figure out how to change the battle music for boss battles, because I just have the normal music playing right now, but boss music should always be different, in my mind. It should have a different feel, more desperation. I just need to figure out how to make it. This one? Just kind of slow. if I was gonna use it, I could use it in the final area before the boss battle when you're fighting through his dungeon or his zone, I guess. Colosseum, I don't like that one. Transcending Memory, maybe? No, I have that for something else. Huh. Ah, this feels like end game music. What if I slow it down? Nah, it's just not working. Okay, well, we still have a couple of other options. Nope, I'm using that for the world map. I think I'm using that for military, the enemy military areas. So that's not going to work. What if I pitch that down? Well, let me pitch it up. I could see it. For the pirates, I could see this being... Well, I kind of talked myself out of it. Maybe at 20%? I kind of see it. I can hear it. It's just, I don't know. It's a distant third to the other two I already have. What if I 80. Nah, doesn't work pitched down. I don't know. Oh. Well. Yeah. Let's go with that. 20. There we go. Okay. And, okay. Great. Okay. So, I did a little adjusting as I was working on it. What I want is to have a landmass up here in the corner. Because the way I had it set up, it was just this one continent, this one supercontinent in the very center of the map, and then an island here and an island here. And I didn't like that. I'm still debating because I want this land to be where the player characters originally came from when they were still alive. The seat of the First Empire. But having it over here in the corner, I don't know. I need to either come to peace with its location or scrap my idea for having the third skill shrine here and move this over the desert and move this fertile green area over here. If I leave the final continent where it is, that cloud trail is going to have to come from somewhere else then. What I was thinking is that the shrine, the very first shrine that the player comes in from, they're summoned to. You will return to that at the end of the game after you've found the other 4 shrines. Activate some kind of special super secret thing that creates a cloud trail down south off the map that wraps around back here to this mountain. Maybe not this mountain specifically, but over here in this part. Usually in video games, you want to avoid that. You want to avoid wrapping around the map like that. I mean, it's mostly for convenience sake, but we're crossing the southern hemisphere to get to the northern hemisphere. in that case. It's kind of breaking the laws of physics to do that. So I might just have like a special island over here or some hidden secret thing that creates a cloud path just up north here like this. Other than that, I was debating why they didn't just take the boat here and sail off this end of the map and over here to the desert or the third shrine area. So I wanted like a Ring of Fire volcanic island type of situation. And again, I split it so you're crossing hemispheres, and that's not really a good idea, but with this one, I'll give it a pass. It's like this is just a first attempt at an island, but yeah, it'd be like a tropical mountain volcano. Plus, I didn't have any volcanoes on the map, and I didn't have any good place to put it except up here in this zone. So I was like, yeah, why don't we just have a line of volcanic islands separate both sides of the map? So I started working on it, but that's that. The other thing I changed, the most important thing for the episode I've been working on, is that I moved the Pirates Cove base from here to right here, right near the big enemy stronghold. I'll zoom in just a little to help. So I moved. I figured them having a backdoor secret exit that led to a dock wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. So this is just like a bonus area. There's a little town here, but this will be just for post game, unless I use it as the cloud trail to get over here. I might. It's just, right now it's just there for post-game stuff. I added a little tower here in the desert for the same reason. Anyways, the Pirates Cove now is over here. The boat will auto-sail up the first time as an event into the cove. The maps for the pirates are still the same. And then the exit, Pirate Cove 3, will pop you out here. You walk down to this one, and that cave, tunnel, whatever, will pop you out into the desert. So that's what I've been working on. That's the plan going forward. I guess next time, now that I have the Pirate Cove all set up to more of what I wanted, more or less of what I wanted, I will work on Shrine 3 and this whole land. I still also need to move this island. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I was thinking I would put it down here in the center more. Maybe that will be the third stop, the Shrine of Faith, because it's got healing classes. And at this point in the game, I really want to lay into the enemies being strong. The problem is the skill shrine being the last shrine, they've got a bunch of status ailments and stuff. Which might work, actually, if I make the bosses susceptible to status ailments. Giving the player classes that inflict status ailments at the end of the game will make a lot of boss fights trivial. But by then, you're so powerful that enemies have massive amounts of HP and can do some things that players might consider cheating. So having status ailments would be fine. I might switch it up. I might switch it up, actually, and put the Shrine of Faith, the little island, right here, and make it third stop, and make this area up here fourth stop. But I'll decide what to do with that island later. It's right now, it's not a big deal. Let's just end the episode, and I'll decide what to do later. For now, though, thank you everyone for joining me. Until next time, stay safe, and God bless you.